My name is Marta. It's an interesting word, recover, because what are we recovering from? And I've given this a lot of thought in around eating disorder and other circles. I don't know if I'm recovering from something. I actually feel like I'm letting go of all the things that I learned that were not appropriate for me, and I'm really reclaiming my birthright to be a healthy, thriving individual. It also means, I'm getting my goosebumps, responsibility. Being able to take my responsibility in recovery or reclaiming myself. And that means that there's work for me to do, and there's always work for me to do. Someone once said to me, you have to be vigilant in the process. And I thought, I don't have that. I don't like that word. And I'm understanding now that for me, coming from a place of self-love, because the reality is eating disorder is a symptom, and it's one layer. The key for me has been able to go right to the core and work at what's behind that, and I will be doing that until my last breath, because that is just the way life is. I'm aware that when stress hits me, old patterns or old tendencies are just going to say hello, and that's all they do now. They say hello, and I say, okay, you're like in mindfulness, let you go floating on a cloud. I'm aware that you're there. We don't do that anymore. A lot of self-talk. So recovery is reclaiming my birthright. I think that mindfulness is an incredible tool that has helped me not only with the eating disorder, around depression and in life in general. Remembering to breathe, like in moments like now, and circle of support, friends, family. At times I needed to take space until I was strong enough to have boundaries in place that were healthy for me. The circle of support, though, what is key is peer support, whether it's in a 12-step program or in the eating disorder program or through provincial, peer support. It really doesn't matter whether it's formal or informal. Peer support to me has been key and still is. The other piece is, and it comes out of mindfulness, is self-love and compassion. And before I got to that place, it's like increments perhaps, I needed to forgive myself because I haven't done anything wrong. My eating disorder didn't mean I was defective and wrong or bad or ugly or fat, or there were consequences to a particular behavior. And I think that, and I guess in saying that, perhaps I'm using even the reframing tool, now being able to look at things and accepting that our whole world has an issue with bodies and eating and relationship with food. And those of us who have identified as people with eating disorders are really angels in disguise, because we're helping the world let go of judgment, both within ourselves and in the world. And I'm really proud of that now. I didn't always feel that. I think maybe I would tell myself to connect with my inner child early on and listen to her, give her a voice. I think I would tell myself, have confidence. You do know how to look after yourself and take care of yourself. You've always known that. You just forgot. I think I would tell myself to go get help earlier. I knew that there was something wrong. I just got caught up in diets and the way the world told me I was supposed to solve it. I always felt good about the good things that happened, and I always felt bad about the bad things. And now I'm looking at that differently. Things happen, life happens, and it's not good or bad, and I'm not good or bad. It's like this wave. I have a memory, of the challenging times around my eating disorder, and yet it doesn't define me anymore like it once did.